Manchester last week, and I hope God will speak to you through His word. The title of this message is, You will need the touch of God, not money. You will need the touch of God, not money. You see, when you read Matthew 6:24, the apostle says something that we cannot worship God and mammon. Matthew 6:24. Let me read this first. No one can serve two masters. Either he will hate the one and love the other, or he will be devoted to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve both God and money. In other versions, it says, and more. Most often we think that life is about money. And for most of us, we think that after we've gotten money, we've gotten everything. And so even in your selection of course, you look at a course that gives you money. In your search for job, you look for a job that will give you money. Almost everything is calculated in money. And so we think that money is the answer to everything. In times like this, we think that we need money. But first, we deceive ourselves by thinking that it is money that will answer all our problems. So the title is, You Need the Touch of God, not money. And I want to read Acts 3, 1 to 11. Acts 3, verse 1 to 11. And let me be honest with you. When I was preparing this message, I was on my bed. And as I read this verse, or this passage, I took my pen. God was speaking to me and I was writing. I have read this passage many times as a biblical scholar. But that day, it was a different message altogether. So listen carefully. And I read. One day, Peter and John were going up to the temple at the time of prayer, at 3 in the afternoon. Now a man crippled from birth was being carried to the temple gate, called Beautiful, where he was put every day to beg from those going to the temple courts. When he saw Peter and John about to enter, he asked them for money. Peter looked straight at him, asked the John. Then Peter said, Look at us. So the man gave them his attention, expecting to get something from them. Then Peter said, Silver or gold I do not have, but what I have I give you. In the name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth, walk. Taking him by the right hand, he held him up, and instantly the man's feet and ankles became strong. He jumped to his feet and began to walk. Then he went with them into the temple courts, walking, jumping, and praising God. When all the people saw him walking and praising God, they recognized him as the same man who used to sit begging at the temple gate called Beautiful. And they were filled with wonder and amazement of what had happened to him. While the beggar held on to Peter and John, all the people were astonished and came running to them in the place called Solomon's Colonnade. This passage we have all read many times as Christians. Or perhaps you have heard those in your Sunday school classes when you were young. Everybody knows about this story. But that day that I read this, because I'm going to the book of Acts as my devotion the condition of the beggar. The Bible describes this man as a beggar, but as someone who had been crippled from birth. From birth, he had been crippled, unable to walk, and could not even work for a living by himself. And so all that the family could do was always to take this man to the temple gate. Why? Because as people go into the temple and as they go as Christians or as worshippers of God, whereas the family thought that this godly people will have mercy and pity upon this man to give something. So, according to this man and perhaps his immediate family, all that this man needed was money. Because he could not work. And so he lived at the mercy of people. But friends, this man had a problem that he never knew he had a problem. He thought that money was the answer to his problem. And for many of us, we think that the solution to our problems is money. Sometimes we think that, oh, if I could save that much, I'll be okay. You will get that much, and you see that you still need more. Friends, money is not the answer. You see, and because of this, the quotation I quoted, Matthew 6:24, Jesus said, look, you cannot serve God and money. I have been thinking about so many things in the course of the week. And it appears that we are being deceived. Look, friends, Satan is very crafty. We are being deceived and continue to be deceived into thinking that, you see, money is a solution to everything.